In Colorado, we're very fortunate to have a lot of public water to access.
There's a diverse fishery throughout the Front Range. Everything from way out east, some real warm water fishing, to species that aren't normally caught on a fly. That's all right here really close.
Carp fishing is really special. One, it's very convenient. I can literally walk out the back door of work and go fishing. The other side of it is they're really challenging to catch with a fly rod. These fish are harder to figure out than any other fish in fresh water, and that's what keeps you coming back to them.
Over the last couple of years, it's gotten a lot harder for Denver Front Range anglers to find trouty area.
I started to find some of these reservoirs that would be recreational lakes, but they have pretty good bass fishing in it. But the problem is, in the middle of the day, they're incredibly busy, whether water skiers, paddle boarders, people just out recreating. So if I'm out there on the weekend in the middle of the day, there isn't really any fishing opportunities there.
Finding a place to fish by yourself, you have to travel. There's a bunch of brand new people getting into the sport, which is fantastic. But if you're looking to find that, haven't seen anyone in a few hours, you gotta be willing to make that drive and that hike in there and just go explore.
When I go to the mountains, I'm not going to Deckers, I'm not going to the Frying Pan. I'm following those little blue lines on the map that I've never been to before. And every year, my goal is to find trout or carp or something in new spots, places that other people haven't fished or I don't see other people.
I want to see more people get into the sport because I know what it's done for my life. And I know that for me, it's given me something like a lifelong passion. As we increase participation in the sport, I think it allows more people to have an outlet like that. But to do that, I think we need to take care of resources and spend time on managing, or effort on conservation and managing those resources.
If we just, one, didn't take for granted what was close to home and in our backyard, and two, when we have the luxury of going out of our comfort zone, going to somewhere new and experiencing it, I think we're all going to be a lot more fulfilled as anglers. And that's what is most exciting about angling, is the challenge, it's the problem solving, it's the puzzle to figure out every day.
Times are changing, you know, we've got climate issues, we've got low water years, hot water. So being able to kind of keep a few different locations to be able to make that change, you know, the morning of notice, I think is huge. Yeah, it's hard to do that because you just want to go out for a quick 30 minutes, but sometimes it's not going to be the greatest thing for the resource itself.
Being a seasoned, serious angler and watching the sport grow and living in an area where the population is growing, I think we have an ethical responsibility to not only train the younger, newer anglers, but also spread out into the other resources and really pursue the other styles of fly fishing. It takes time to learn how to enjoy a resource, but also how to take care of it.
Rather than going to the same spots every time, make it an adventure. Try places you've never been, try species you've never tried before. As long as we continue with this sport being the experience, not the end goal, I think that all of these new anglers are going to be as passionate about it as I am.
It's everyone's opportunity to go explore the outdoors. Yeah, the sport has exploded in the last couple of years. You love to see people get into the sport and share your passion for it, but being able to adapt going forward is going to be the biggest thing in the world. All we can do as seasoned anglers is educate them on how to approach the sport ethically and as responsibly as possible.